Hello all and welcome to another Kevin Entertainment video. It's Art here with the review for Cobra Kai Season 5. Yes, Season 6 is coming. So that's good news. Season 5 stars the usual suspects of William Zabka, Ralph Macchio, Thomas Ian Griffith, and Martin Cove even makes a few appearances at all, plus all the young actors in it that are amazing. That if I listed them all, we'd be here all day waiting for me to list them because it's a huge ensemble class of young talented actors. Number one, is this series worth your watch? If you like Karate Kid, then Cobra Kai is definitely worth the watch. If you watch Karate Kid Part 1, Part 2, and Part 3. Part 4 really doesn't matter, but Part 1, Part 2... Part 1 and Part 2, really. Part 3 doesn't even really matter. But Cobra Kai is amazing. The action sequences are intense. They're correct to their form of karate. They are cinematically stunning. Yes, it's a simplistic plot, just like Karate Kid was. Cobra Kai is a very simplistic plot, but sometimes simplistic plots are the best plots. Sometimes simplistic plots are exactly what you need. And in my opinion, this simplistic plot was amazing. It kept the pace moving. It's 10 episodes, I believe, and the longest one is the last one at 48 minutes, but most of them average around 35-36, which on Netflix is an actual 35-36, not 21 or 23 on network TV. So you are getting a full blast of the story, and the fact that they're shorter episodes makes it so that there's no filler. It makes it so that the story beats that they want to tell, the A story, the B story, and the C story, all flow within the natural order of things. That's why this Cobra Kai just flows and becomes perfect in its sense. It flows and becomes a top-notch top-notch show that doesn't have very much downtime, and when it does have downtime, it has downtime for a reason, to give the audience and the characters time to breathe before the next action set piece or the next dramatic set piece. It's very much 80s simplistic action. It's very much 80s simplistic morality. But that is what I think we need in our entertainment nowadays. So often at least in the US, we have a lot of reality TV that is just complete garbage, in my opinion. And it's good to see talented shows like Cobra Kai, like Jack Reacher, like Jack Ryan, like Bosch, like Longmire. Shows that let you sink your teeth into a narrative story that over time becomes complex, but at its core and at its base is very simple. And the fact that they got William Zabka, Thomas Ian Griffith, Ralph Macchio, Martin Cove, all back from the movies, lends credence and lends depth. It gets the younger generation with it gets the Gen Z with the younger generation of talented actors on board, and it gets us that grew up with the Karate Kid in the 80s and early 90s because it has the original cast, and it splices in that original footage where appropriate, so that it all ties in, it all meshes in, and becomes a a well-woven tapestry of a narrative. I truly can't wait for season 6. We know part of what's going to be in season 6 because they set something up in season 5 that they did not pay off in season 6. So they have to, or they did not pay off in season 5. They have to pay it off in season 6 because I really don't see it going more than 6, possibly 7 seasons if they can give it a reason to stretch to 7. But I think season 6 may be the final season. But Netflix needs all the shows they can get, so it may go a 7th season. For me personally, on my rating scale, it's a 10 popcorns out of 10. It can't be missed. So that's 2 10 out of 10s I watched this week. And you'll get to see the other 10 out of 10 on Wednesday. But some great narrative television coming out now. And let me say this about the actors and writers strike. I think it's the worst time for them to do what they're doing. It's the absolute worst time to go on strike for them because you've got stuff like here on YouTube. People are going to have content to be able to push and be able to watch. Even if television and movies in the States shuts down for a lengthy period of time, you've got British crime dramas, you've got Doctor Who coming up that's going to be a thing that's unaffected by the U.S. actors and writers strike. You've got YouTube content that's unaffected. You've got sports that are unaffected. You've got books that will be coming out. So I think this is the absolute wrong time for them to do what they're doing. I know why they're doing what they're doing, but I think it's the absolute wrong time because there won't be pressure from the viewing audience for this to be solved. Because the viewing audience can spend its time watching and doing other things. I understand why they're doing it. I'm fully in support of people getting paid what they feel like they need to be paid if they're doing a lot of work, which I know the studios are greedy. I get that. But as far as streaming goes, the studios are losing their lunch on streaming. Disney itself hasn't made a really, really good movie that made people watch it in, what, 3, 4, 5 years? So, it's a downturn at the box office. It's a downturn for TV, as in reality TV. And that's why shows like Cobra Kai are important. That doesn't mean that I don't want to see a season 6, and season 6 may be delayed because of the writer's strike. But when season 6 gets there, it gets there. I'm not going to be clamoring for it, because we'll have plenty to watch and plenty to tide us over, because there's whole parts of the world that aren't affected. Like I said, British dramas aren't affected. Japanese anime isn't affected. Asian cinema isn't affected. You know, so, and this is a world where even though we're further apart now, we're more connected than ever, and content is what it is. I have plenty of books to read. I have plenty of games to play, which games aren't affected by the writer's strike. So you're looking at trying to get more pay. I get that, but you're looking at trying to get it when you're not on the strongest footing as far as having the audience behind you. But getting back to Cobra Kai, it's an amazing show. It's the reason I still watch some good American television, most of it on streaming now. And it should not be missed. It's a 10 popcorns out of 10. Like I said before, if you're a fan of the Karate Kid movies, you're going to be a fan of this show. If you haven't already watched it, you need to watch it. It's great. It's great television. And until next time, you know I make videos every Monday, Wednesday, and Saturday, 12:30 p.m. Central, 10:30 a.m. Pacific, 1:30 p.m. Eastern. Please like, comment, subscribe if you want to see more videos. Please ding the notification bell to be notified when I upload a video. And let me know in the comments down below whether you watch Cobra Kai and what you think of Cobra Kai. And do not worry, the actor strike and the writing strike will not affect this channel. We have plenty of entertainment to cover. So you're going to get entertainment from YouTube and from me and from all the other YouTubers you may watch on this channel. There is no need to worry about that. So until next time, happy watching. I'll see you again soon. And peace.